What's up, everybody, and very happy Friday. Thank you all for tuning in on tonight's broadcast of Freedom Wars here on 6 Axis. So with that being said, let's team up or take on the community as we enter to the wonderful world of Freedom Wars. Very happy Friday to all those tuning in, whether it be on the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, or going to be playing here on the PlayStation Network. As you already know, every single Friday starting 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we like to deploy on several operations for the greater good, whether it be versus or cooperative. We'll see what happens and what awaits for us tonight as we get ready to embark and defend our beloved Panopticon. So at the beginning of every single Friday event, we like to check to see if there's any PvP lobbies available that are pretty much set up and organized by the PvP community themselves. Now, if there is one available, we shall join it. However, if not, then we'll just go on to co-op and continue pushing forward, right? Of course. So we'll be getting ready to search for the room. Now, the first portion of the game, we like to reserve it for avid PvP players, and that's pretty much what we're going to make happen, and see if it goes down. So as we get ready to search for any available lobbies, there it is. We have one already set up and we shall be joining it. And it's going to be a fantastic time. As always, we like to make it happen. And if you do wish to take on the team, then feel free to make it happen, because tonight is a beautiful Friday evening and we're celebrating it because it is the arrival of the weekend. Well, best way to welcome it with some good old PvP action. So as we get ready to make it a fantastic fight, I'm gonna run all the way over here to the sides of the map and catch up here with the rest of the team, because we got to make it happen and make it the good one, right? I hope you're all having a great time, because I know I am. And it's time for us to go ahead and start searching for a lobby as we commemorate and launch into this epic event. I hope you're all having a fantastic time. I know I sure am. It's a lovely Friday, of course, and I got myself some fake Kool-Aid. It's yeah, there's nothing else to drink, so I'm representing this stuff for the time being, and hopefully it'll get me by through the remainder of the night, because we got a lot of awesome stuff ahead of us. And again, it is a beautiful Friday, so we're gonna push forward to it, and we have to like energize ourselves and make it a lovely one as we get ready to connect and deploy on our first operation. This is a team deathmatch possibly, so we'll see what goes down, and hopefully we'll find out what awaits us in the horizon, right? Of course. And what we're gonna do is pretty much make it happen at the eliminate enemy. This is a team deathmatch, of course, and what we have to do primarily is go ahead and focus on taking out the opposition forces at the current time. So we'll be changing out my loadout at the time being, because you know, it's good to see what we got. I do have my anti-Dynea loadout activated, so we're gonna switch to possibly this little sucker over here. I think that should be good, right? That should be fine. Actually, you know what? Let's go for some Dreadnought. Or not. Actually, let's do this one. That should be good, right? I think so. Yeah, that should be fine. We can make it happen. Alright, let's get ready to deploy on tonight's festivity. Want to say also a big shout outs to my family that are currently viewing, right? Oh, hoorah! You gotta give it out to the families and stuff. Very supportive individuals, and I love them very much. So big hugs and wonderful wishes to you guys and stuff. So continue on that awesome support. So as we get ready to deploy on this operation, again, this is Team Deathmatch. We will be taking on some of the opposing forces now. In this particular fight, again, we'll be fighting in the center of the Panopticon. This is actually the center of the Panopticon here. This is the, what's it called? The cell garden. We're fighting on the rooftops of it, or the little cells themselves. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, and this will be wave 1, round 1. Every single wave will be consisting of 3 rounds, and once the rounds are up, we're going to clear out the room and join another server and see whatever awaits us. So let's get ready to make it happen, starting off with some defensive shielding boost again, and it's going to be good stuff, right? Of course, it's what we make happen, and we're going to set up shop right over here, right? We're going to make it a good one, getting some defensive shielding boost. And we gotta go ahead and prepare ourselves for the fight at hand. So advancing up to the top side, we got our teammates here. It's definitely essential to stick with the team at all given costs, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do. We're going to set up a little shop base And bacam. Gotta be very careful here at all given times because the opposition forces do move out and about. This is currently a 1v1 within these two individuals are going at it at the moment. I will not be interfering, so again, because it's kind of the samurai's thing to do. And you can see one of the teammates have been eliminated. Pretty much, oh gosh, my bad with the accessory here. And yeah, just keep her dead if anything. So we currently have two of the citizens currently, not citizens, but my teammates are currently down. And again, this fight is a 1v1, Deadeye versus Living at the current time. So as the fight keeps pushing forward, Living going in for a Ibarra dash attack, something that you would see out of Final Fantasy almost. And Deadeye following up using the Creamy Screamy, filling the entire map with these web traps. Should Living get caught within one of these webs, it will immobilize him and bring him a actually give him an opening for an attack for Deadeye to go ahead and get a kill. Again, currently right now the score is 29-30. Blue team currently at a 1-point disadvantage, red team with the lead. And the fight's still holding out over here, and Living has been caught by the trap over here, and Deadeye charging up for a full attack using the chainsaw blade, taking Living out in the process. Congratulations on that kill. Current score right now, it is going to be 29-29, tied. Both teams currently neck and neck at the moment. So getting ready to fall back a little bit so we can try to get some better camera angles and bestow upon this battle. Again, with the opening of the attacks of the Creamy Screamy, filling the whole battlefield, reducing the area of movement. It can actually present to be a bit difficult for the oppositions to go ahead and try to make any agile attacks. Again, these two individuals actually are quite avid on PvP, and so seeing them come up, fight each other is definitely a it's a good watch. Now Living did manage to score himself a kill with the Hawk Shadow, and giving a nice little hello wave to the YouTube and the Twitch, as Deadeye just managed to bleed out, and Living taking a 2-point kill. As the fight continues to progress, Deadeye is now advancing onto the trajectory of Comrade Living. As he continues on the advancements, it appears that the attacks are still underway. Web cannon slinging all over the place. This dude's pretty much like Spider-Man. And Living did get caught with one of those web attacks, but however, dodging it, rolling out of the way, was able to break that trap over there and not falling into it. But continue putting a strong resilience. Both contendants right now definitely holding out the good fight and pushing a valiant. They're fighting for that valiant victory. So we'll see if they can possibly go for it. And with actually very little health remaining, Living hanging in by a thread. Deadeye still has a pretty good HP amongst his bar. However, Living was finished off by one of the attacks, and that was the accessory. Excuse me about that. Let's go ahead and try to get her out of the way. And that was a little bit of interference. So we're going to try to get the accessory to fall back here. And if you guys are going to do a 1v1s, please give me a heads up on that, just in case, so I can go ahead and prepare the accessory to get out of the way. So let's go ahead and have her sprint towards this direction. And we will go ahead and have her initiate a counterattack, so that should be fine. Alright, she should be all kind of out of the way now. And nudge her off the little roof. The cam. That's good enough. And there you go. Alright, she's good. As we continue the fight, we just managed to get in, and Deadeye scoring the kill at the last minute over there. It appears that he was caught within one of those combo attacks from the light melee weapons. Very devastating weapon. Now, blue team has managed to, actually Deadeye managed to go ahead and get the 1-point lead at the moment. As the fight continues pushing forward, there's about 3 minutes remaining on the clock, and both teams continuing to go at it. Again, this is one of those games that can get very competitive. So watching this fast-paced action, especially when these guys are going at a knife fight, or you can say a knife and a chainsaw fight. Deadeye taking the kill on that one, and also advancing themselves by an extra point though. So 2-point lead, blue team at the current time. As the fight continues to push forward, we have Deadeye opening up with some extra creamy screamy shots, and Living opening up using the easy Katse, however being caught within the web attack. Deadeye is moving in for the kill, and with not that much health remaining, was eliminated. Deadeye with the advancement by the second point there. Again, these two contendants are fighting without accessories, so there is no chances for any types of revivals. These guys are pretty much fighting on their own, and this is like one of those type of epic knife fights that continue pushing forward. Nice display of his spinning chainsaw attack there by Deadeye. The fight continues pushing as both contendants continue on with the epic battle at hand. We have some, these guys are both actually showing great respect to each other. Fighting on the battlefield, being very cautious of each other's health. Living taking the kill on that one, and pretty much will be advancing by 1 extra point. Congratulations on that kill, Comrade Living. Not too bad at all. I do a little happy spin for you. Alright, let us continue on making it happen as we're celebrating this beautiful Friday evening. Deadeye now approaching over here, picking up one of the weapons of the fallen opponents there, and actually receiving a combo attack by the Hawk Shadow, unable to move. Deadeye succumbing to the knife and falling into this defeat. Now, one of the cool things about Freedom Wars is I keep forgetting it does have a cover system, as you can see displayed over here. Living demonstrating that very well. And usually it's best fitted for a firearm, I would imagine. And but you can, you know, take into cover with whatever type of weapon you want. Living going in with some quick combo attacks, flying dashes, and taking him out. And that should be tying up the game with about 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Both contendants here definitely putting a fight for the show, and they're doing a pretty good job at it so far. So not too bad, not too shabby, my good friends. I'm proud of you. Continue on the good advancement as we make it happen. Now again, there's about 25 seconds remaining on the clock over here. Living and Deadeye both have damages dealt to their HP, but Living with not that much HP remaining was able to take out a health pack in time, regenerating himself, and it appears that Living did run out of Ibarra, so he is currently unable to use any flying dashing attack. Living at a threat at the moment, can be taken out, and with a swift attack, Deadeye taking the kill over there. And pretty much concluding this fight. It looks like, no, he did not bleed out, and it fell into a draw. Congratulations, both factions holding out an incredible battle over there. Not too shabby. The fight has pretty much ended as a stalemate. So good job to both of you guys. You've done a fantastic job on Battlefield, and we're getting ready to deploy onto the next one. So anyways, overall score, Deadeye coming pretty much representing with a 5 and 5, and Libby getting a 5 and 6. However, one of those kills, I'm not going to count it. We're going to count it as a 5 and 5. It was equally a draw. My accessory that should have not been there was there, and accidentally made a kill. But congratulations to both factions. You've done an amazing job as we're getting ready to advance on to the next one. It's currently Wave 1 Round 2. We're about to deploy next. That is it for Wave 1 Round 1. And we got 2 more rounds remaining for this. After that, we're gonna be, we're gonna go ahead and set up a new team, or we'll try to do whatever we can. Not too much people playing tonight, so I don't think might be a need of setting up new teams. So we'll continue on doing this type of battle here with the commentating and stuff. I know you guys enjoy it. So if you're currently joining us right now, happy Friday. I hope you're all having a lovely one. I know I sure am. The weekend is now finally here, and we're celebrating it with some utmost awesome broadcast of the Freedom Wars PvP. Isn't that fantastic? It sure is. And we're going to give a nice little happy wave for the people out there, whether you're tuning in on YouTube or on the Twitch channel. Continue on representing some good battles. We're gonna make it a lovely one here. So but let's see what else we have as we continue on making it happen. We're about to progress on to the next battle. We're currently on wait, so should you be interested in taking on Deadeye, feel free to do so. Or if you want to go ahead and team up with the individual we just took on, go ahead and make it happen too, because we can go ahead and try to do a 2-on-2. I don't know, whatever you want to make happen, let's do it. Let's go ahead and we try to represent over here. Pepper and Yeti joining us here on the Twitch channel, showing the Twitch channel some love, saying we tune in weekly for your voice. Oh, really? Oh, well, thank you very much. I broadcast weekly for your enjoyment, right? Because you guys are fun. I enjoy hanging out here with the community. I look forward to these. I very much do so. Even though I'm not the greatest at the PvP stuff, but it's still fun doing this. Oh, sure. It sure is. Alright, so let's continue on making it happen as we're celebrating this beautiful Friday. The weekend is now here. I know a lot of you guys are excited with a lot of cool plans ahead of you. I know for me myself, I'll be traveling with my family out of the city. We're gonna be going out of the county to the neighboring county because we're going to visit an anime store. And it's gonna be an awesome. It's a comic book / anime store, one of the greatest stores actually available near the area where I somewhat live, and it's freaking cool. They got a lot of cool things, like, you know, stuff from Conclave. They got stuff from Attack on Titan, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, Power Rangers. They got everything. They got comic book stuff like with Spawn and Batman and Marvel, and dude, it is like a heaven's paradise. It is awesome, and I'll be going there this weekend in celebration of some of my family members' birthdays, right? So happy birthday out there if you're watching. I know you are. Alright, let's go. Let's make it happen here as we continue on with the grand festivity. But yeah, all set aside, man, it was that place is pretty cool. That's where I got my my Beatrice Nendoroid from Freedom Wars, and I also got my USS Iowa Nendoroid from Conclave. So hopefully maybe I'll find something over there too. I don't know. We'll find out. Dude, did you see, I don't know, for those that are Conclave fans, I don't know if there's many out there, but if there are any, do you know that they announced the USS Saratoga as an Nendoroid? Isn't that freaking cool? Oh, hoorah! I'm gonna get her, but she's not coming out until like next year. So, oh boy, I got some time to wait. But catching up here on the channel as we make it happen, we got a lot of individuals hanging out and joining us on both social video streaming networks, right? It's great to have you here if you're joining us. Let's see what else we have as we continue representing. We got Victor joining over here. Good to have you. Also Drac, and we got Vic representing here, as well as Kuro and Pepper and Yeti. We got a nice little attendance, you know, coming out and about. So we currently are on wait. If you do wish to challenge us and take on Comrade Deadeye, make it happen. This guy's a beast. He's a beast of the battlefield. But definitely, it was a good fight. Last fight it was, I would say. And now we're connecting to one. So here we go. This is going to be Wave 1, Round 2. We got about two more rounds remaining, including this one. So if we can try to get a little bit more matches, if it starts slowing down, then we'll see how it turns out. But it is time for us to put our game faces on. We're about to commence on this epic battle. So be on standby. It's going to be a good one. This is going to be a locate citizen, so it's imperative for us to use the awesome power of the AI and have them deliver the citizens, as you know, the rest of us kind of do our thing, right? It's kind of good. It's pretty awesome, of course, but we'll make it happen. All right, so but let's see what else we have as we continue on representing the fantastic battle. And we're going to try to dish out some more epic conquests, as we're about to discover some epic, features that Freedom Wars PvP has to offer. Again, so we'll see how it turns out. If it kind of slows up, and we'll also give a chance. We'll be joining from. We'll see if there's extra lobbies out there for PvP. If there isn't any, then I'm gonna declare kind of a slowish day, and then we'll jump onto some co-op. And if you guys get some lobbies going, then we'll jump back into PvP. We'll try to make it a mixer. So everybody has a chance to participate. I know currently right now this is dedicated solely for the avid PvP players, and that's what we're trying to go for. So it's currently what we try to do, but we want to try to do whatever is possible, and we're making it happen. We're getting some connections here and there. So again, we're getting ready to deliver some citizens. This map here is pretty much consisting of capture the flag, where we have to run the citizens and deliver them towards their designated areas, which is the RRU. The RRU stands for Resource Reclamation Units. Now these are citizens. All of them are kind of like scientists, and they help develop the technology of our civilization. So it's imperative we capture them and bring them back. Starting off the fight here, this is Wave 1, Round 2. We're going to open up with some defensive shielding boost and advance towards the the area of conquest, right, which are again our citizens. So we're going to try to push forward over here and try to make it an absolute journey. Now we got one citizen currently available. I will be going ahead and apprehending the following citizen as well. We're going to see what we can do here. Again, we do have some opposing forces around the area. Now what we're going to try to focus on, again, we're not going to right away jump into the citizen. It's very important that we try to clear out the area first, and once the area is clear, then it's safe for us to go ahead and try to run the citizen, as one of them have now been acquired and we should be advancing on to the next one. Let's go ahead and give some extra support here. Again, opening up with some extra shots. We got some individuals opening up. We're switching over to our let's see, our Hawk Shadow, and see if we can get a nice target lock on to one of the compatriots over here. Trying to fire over there and jumping up to the shot, going in for a flying attack, and see if we can try to get out of the way here. Running out of Ibarra, switching over to the Easy Katse and opening a fire to the direction of the activity here. Currently one of our teammates are down. We're going to try to resuscitate them with our power of our awesome supplied Ibarra. And again, when your Ibarra is running low, go to one of these batteries dispensers and attach your Ibarra turret, and it'll recharge your abilities to jump around and hippity hop around the battlefield. Currently right now we have one citizen inbound towards our base. However, a second one has now been interrupted. Let's go ahead and try to provide some type of citizen support and try to cover on that, opening up with an attack here so we can try to somewhat. Okay, it's time for me to get out of here because it's going to get quite messy. As I'm trying to push out of here, was eliminated by one of the opposing forces. Kaiba getting a kill with that Hawk Shadow, however, was revived by my accessory. And it's time for me to fall back a little bit. We did manage to get one drop off, so congratulations. My accessory currently out there locked outside of the gate. She's still currently alive, holding out. I don't know how she's making it happen, but she is one persistent individual. And we got one extra accessory over here trying to open up an attack. Let's go ahead and try to finish her off very quick and fall back again with a nice little fast band-aid. We have to be very careful because we do have some company showing up. And it's time for me to fall back a little bit. Two citizens currently now apprehended. Oh gosh, to get out of the way. Got the big freaking sword over here. And again, that sword can cause some major damage if I'm not too careful. And we're going to try to get out of... we gotta get out of the area here. Again, you gotta be a little bit like Starscream. Sometimes retreat is the best strategy to stay alive in the game. And again, I have one red dot within my radar. Being very careful not to get caught within this spot here. Was able to take out one of the accessories in turn. Got a second one advancing, and one of our replacement centers are down. We're going to try to pick them up in the battlefield again using our revival capabilities. Well, we have to play very, very defensive. So far right now, the game is currently tied at a 1-1. Two citizens dropped off on both factions, and everybody right now playing very defensive. So that is so far kind of good. However, we have to try to break this tie should time run out. Again, we did manage to apprehend one of the citizens, and they're currently inbound towards our RRU. However, we got some activities downrange taken out by Kaiba with his Easy Katse. Again, this fight still currently tied, and the accessory trying to go in for a revival. She may be possibly able to do it. I am back in the battlefield, which is good, and it's time for us to go ahead and pick up the citizen and hightail it and run for it. Again, I don't have that much health remaining. I can actually get eliminated kind of quick here, so I gotta be very, very careful as to how I advance. Let's go ahead and try to do an open attack over there. We're able to eliminate one of the opposing factions with the citizen currently inbound towards the RRU. We're going to try to escort this individual and make sure that they can get into safety. We're going to try to provide them with a little shielding boost as well. Make it a little bit more resilient towards enemy attack. We got a second citizen currently inbound. Should these two citizens arrive, it will be the end, and we should be able to finish up this battle. Again, we did manage to get one of them. Let's go ahead and try to pick her up. Second citizen has now been apprehended by our accessory over there, or actually one of the AIs. And again, we're gonna try to bring back some as many of these guys over here as possible, so we can continue on doing these attacks. Again, not that much willow remaining, actually, so I'm not able to fly out about in the battlefield. But the team doing good so far, and with 3 citizens dropped off, blue team taking the victory. Congratulations! That pretty much wraps up wave 1, round 2. And congratulations to all of you. Continue on making it happen. You guys did a really good job out there and holding out the battlefield. So not too shabby. So good job. this is the type of fights I'm talking about. It's pretty awesome. So anyways, overall the battle going into the blue team Deadeye coming in first place with a 14-3, and also replacement Sinner E getting 3 citizens dropped off. For the red team, Kaiba coming in first place with a 9-4, also with Living representing here with a 2-5. Both factions did an amazing job, but it's time for us to get ready to advance on to the next one, as it's going to be Wave 1, Round 3. The final round is up next, so stay tuned and prepare yourselves, because after that we're going to clear out the room, and we're going to be jumping into another possible lobby, depending, I'm not too sure again, if there is not that much people playing, then we'll see what goes down. But either way, we're gonna see what else we can do and make it happen. If you're currently joining us, happy Friday to all of you guys. I hope you're having a very enjoyable one. We're celebrating the arrival of the weekend, and we're doing it to the best of our capabilities. And I know a lot of you guys are very excited now that the holiday is now amongst us, and we're gonna represent it to the best of everybody's capability. You gotta make it a memorable one, man. And start making those memories happen, because it's fun and it's great and it's awesome. It's Freedom Wars PvP. All right. So anyways, after that, if you guys have any cool plans for the weekends, tell us about it. Let us know in the comment sections, and tell us what is your master plan on making the best holiday possible. Whether it be, you know, going out on cool adventures with the family or friends, or staying at home and leveling up those awesome characters and, you know, pretty much being on the road get good. A lot of cool games have been released and currently out there, and I know one of them is going to be making its way onto our weekly roster, so look forward to it. Next week we will be implementing a new thing, so we're going to be updating our roster of game nights. Possibly on Tuesday, we will be replacing our Tuesday night Freedom Wars with something else. And Friday may be the only day we're going to be doing Freedom Wars. I know that this channel is avid on Freedom Wars, but we're going to make space for some new stuff. And one of those games is called Monster Hunter. So we'll see how it turns out. That may be showing up on Tuesday. I think it's going to be on a Tuesday. So we'll see if it goes good. But outside that, let us see what else we make happen, and we'll be representing here. Jose over here says Living. I'm Dark Souls. Oh, see, you got representing on Dark Souls, huh? Oh, Dark Souls is pretty cool. That's a cool game too, I think. I'm not sure if I'm on the right topic there, but I try to catch up on the comment sections from time to time, but sometimes I just get lost. I don't even know what the topic is anymore. I'm like, whoa. So I have to be very careful in the comments I start reading over, because sometimes I don't comprehend completely, right? But you know, we try to do what we can. Pepper and Yeti over here on the Twitch channel says, make sure you bring holy water. Really? Oh no. Because it's I have no idea why, but alright, I guess I can do that. We'll see. Am I gonna be fighting vampires or something? Is that it? Oh boy, we gotta be careful. So currently right now we are on wait. This is currently wave what is it? This is currently wave 1, round 3. This is the final one. This is the final wave for wave 1, right? I think so. But as we get ready to make it happen, I think it's a little bit slow right now, so we're gonna maybe do some co-op after this one. We'll see if we're gonna see if there's extra PvP lobbies, and then we'll try joining them. But a lot of people don't want to fight Deadeye. Oh no! I fight him all the time. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. If I could do it, you can too. But let's make it happen as we deploy on some more epic festivity. We're gonna try to do some good stuff, and it's gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, of course. It's always amazing. We're gonna try to do some good stuff out there. But yeah, outside that, it's gonna be neat. But yeah, man, pretty much catching back onto a lot of the cool stuff. I know one of the big things, which is awesome, Monster Hunter was already ranked as Capcom's best-selling game overall. It's like it's the leading game right now, Monster Hunter World. And a lot of you guys been asking me, it's like, hey, yo, Six, when are you gonna do something for Monster Hunter? And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. We're gonna do something for Monster Hunter. And I've been on the fence, like, on how I should go about it, because, you know, I'm gonna be joining. It took some time for me to get on there, and primarily the reason why it took so long is the fact that I was waiting for one of my friends to get the game. However, I don't think they're gonna get it anytime soon. So I waited already long enough, and I think it's best that what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and you know, bring the Monster Hunter thing anyways, right? So I created a brand new file for Monster Hunter World, and we're going to be playing on that to give everybody a chance. So if you're in, you know, there's a lot of people out there who haven't picked it up yet. But what we're going to do is I'm going to start a brand new file, so that way you get to grow with the channel. And you know, so if your character is still fairly new, don't worry about it. I'm not going to use my character I've been playing as. I'm going to use my character that I done from scratch. So we all play together, and you know, we level up together. Oh boy, it's going to be great. So that's one of the cool things I want to start setting up. Catching up over here, let's see what else. Alright, so Renegade says, that's not true, nobody's afraid, it's just a slow day, and people are setting up. Oh really? Okay. Well, there's 13 people watching. I'm sure amongst those 13 there's about 1 or 2 extra PvP players maybe. No, I'm kidding. If you guys are setting up, it's perfectly cool. After this, we'll go ahead and do some co-op, and we'll give a chance out there so you guys get to set up, and then we'll be able to go in there. But yeah, it is a slow day. It's kind of it's the Friday. Everybody's, you know, going out to the beach or going out to the beach in the VR world, you know, because they don't like the sun in the 3D world, and I don't blame them. I'm quite pale, so oh boy. Yeah, I don't get out much. Not very much at all. But when I do, it's to like freaking weeaboo comic book places. I love that stuff. That's my life right there. But yeah, let's continue pushing forward and see what else we can do. Let's read on some comments within the people's. We got so much activities right now, right? Of course, it's a lovely time. It's the holiday. But usually in PvP, it's a little bit of a wait. That tends to happen. So, you know, anytime you try to get online, we actually did one good match. Actually, that last match we did was pretty epic. So I was pretty excited about that. That was a job well done. I don't, you know, I usually don't win very much in these battles. Like I always feel that sometimes on the you know how I feel like if you guys are into Conclave. I know some there's like one of you guys that are. I know one of you are. But there's a ship called Yuki Kaze, and she's kind of like known as she never sank, right? She never sank in World War II. She's one of the Japanese destroyers that she was part of every single major battle but never sank. The only problem is that they didn't know whether it was good luck or bad luck, and because of it, they said that she was like the luckiest ship. However, she was also considered a bad omen, saying that every fleet that she joined, every single ship sinks, right? Like they all sink, and she's the only sole survivor. So because of it, she was like kind of plagued as a bad omen, that she gave bad luck to any other fleet that she would join. But they called her the luckiest ship because she would always survive. She would never sink. So yeah, like it's interesting. I kind of feel like I'm the Yuki Kaze at times. As like I'd always play and like everybody in my team dies, except this time. I think the omen has been broken. So thanks to Deadeye for that. I appreciate it. I know now I'm not a I'm not bad luck. Okay, good. All right. So let's see what else we have. So we continue pushing forward, and it's going to be lovely time, right? Of course. Eric Cartman says we're all waiting for a certain tomato emoji to make a lobby. Oh gosh, you love putting people on the spot, huh, Eric Cartman? Now don't worry, don't ever obligate anybody to make lobbies. That's why I kind of like, I don't, you know, for me when it comes to PvP, like it's always uncertain if we're gonna get a match or not, because we have to kind of wait and see whatever is available. And we kind of play by ear. Sometimes I don't like obligating. I never like obligating anybody to something they don't want to do. If they enjoy hanging out and being part of the commentation, you know, that's by all means, knock yourself out. You're welcome. You're welcome to be part of that club. But again, for everybody else who wants to play or don't want to play, I can't tell people not, or I can't tell people to play when they don't want to. So that's the thing about PvP. It's unpromised. So that's one of the things. However, in co-op, I can always deliver a co-op match because the AIs are the most faithful, you know, 2D people out there. They will always be there for you. And that's kind of like how it is in the world of 2D, right? You always have the AI that will always be there, so you can always do the co-op matches, guaranteed. PvP is a little bit different, especially for a game like Freedom Wars. It's you have to get like a very if the match isn't like, if it doesn't seem winnable, like people aren't really gonna go into it. Unless I start doing something that's like, okay, well, I make it open to everybody and everybody can join, whatever, doesn't matter what rank you are, we all join, we all play. Then you'll have all my viewers jumping in. Currently right now this is just for avid PvP players. However, I can open it and then we can say we can just bring in anybody who wants to play, right? We can do that too. However, it's gonna be a freaking shark fest. Like, everybody's gonna be joining it. It's gonna be crazy. You're gonna have, like, when the viewers start playing, you're gonna have teams, like, you're gonna have like a bunch of a bunch of sharks coming out, like, yes, CP time. It's like, oh gosh, what am I doing? I don't want that blood in my hands. But anyways, whatever, it is what it is. But if they ever make a Freedom Wars 2, and as a game developer, I would say some of the things that they have to put together, I think would be something, you know, follow in the footsteps of what Killzone Mercenary did and what Guerrilla Cambridge put together. Make it so that the lobbies that match up are always random, right? That could work. And you know, so if you, like, instead of choosing what lobby you want to join, make it so that it's a way that you don't choose what lobby you're joining. The minute you go online, it just throws you into a game, and that's what Killzone does. So people can't choose their teams. It just throws you into a team based off your rank. So it looks at, okay, well, this one, you know, this guy has such and such hours and such, you know, points. It calculates like an average, right, for that, and then it just throws you in a team that can, and it just tries to balance out the averages on its own. It's a computer, it's smart, it does it really fast. So it does that stuff, and that would be great. So if Freedom Wars was something like that, it would be cool. However, Freedom Wars was kind of built more as a clan thing. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Freedom Wars PvP. You had people like gathering together, making guilds and stuff, and that's kind of like how it was in Japan. Excuse me, I'm sneezing. Ah, gosh. But all right, we're getting ready to deploy onto this one. Let me just get focused on this battle at hand. This is team deathmatch. We're getting ready to deploy on as we're making it happen. This is going to be the final wave for wave 1. After that, we're going to switch over to co-op. So the co-op players out there that are currently tuning in and watching, you're welcome to join and take on some AI abductors. So that way we can try to create a little bit more of you know, give a chance for these guys to build their teams and, you know, more people to sign in. And then we'll be good, right? Will that work? I think so. But let us see and, you know, prepare ourselves for the other fight we're going to make happen. It's going to be fantastic. It's Freedom Wars PvP. If you're currently tuning in right now, it is wave 1, round 3. The final wave is now amongst us. Starting off this battle with some defensive shielding boost is always a must. Never go anywhere without it. You can definitely have a bad day if doing so. So but let's go ahead and make it happen. We're following with the team. Sticking together is always essential at any given time when you're playing PvP. You never want to stray too far away from your teammates, because that can spell disaster very quickly. Currently right now we do have a couple of red dots heading over to the side here. We're going to activate a nice shielding thorn on this side, getting ourselves a nice little Adrenaline Plus, and advancing into the attack, going into, let's see, we gotta be very careful here, opening up with the Hawk Shadow. And we're able to take out one of them. And again, it's definitely important for us to stay on standby here, making sure that they bleed out and do not survive, because of the fact if they do survive, then that clock pretty much it won't clock in that point for our faction. Currently right now the score is 30 and 28, blue team with a 2-point lead, and we got one of our accessories here currently down and caught within a quick-fire attack. However, not enough for to be wiped out here. Again, both factions holding out, playing very defensive, deploying some SR-44 fires and covering us here. Currently right now one of our teammates have been taken down. We're going to try to resuscitate him as fast as possible. and hopefully we'll be able to do so. And we were able to bring him back into the battlefield. Deadeye has now returned, and currently right now I am a little bit low in health here. We're going to use a band-aid so we can get back into the fight, and opening up here with a nice attack using the Hawk Shadow so we can fly towards the enemy's location. Definitely a great way to you know, turn into a flying cloud strafe over here. And again, with these target lock-ons, which is very handy, we're able to kind of clear out the fight over here, and the score has now fluctuated to 30 and 26 possibly. Never mind, we got one individual currently going to be revived at the moment, and we are delivering some extra easy Kase shots. We're going to try to replenish our shielding boost, of course. It's definitely essential we do so. And I am being open fired by one of the accessories here, so we're going to try to eliminate that threat and assess it properly. We do not want to try to keep these guys around here because they can cause problems for us. And oh gosh, with no bullets remaining, let's go ahead and try to finish off that one accessory, which they seem that they are not dying. Got to be very, very careful. And with again receiving some attacks here with the Hawk Shadow living taking me out as the fight continues pushing forward. Currently down right now, and but being resuscitated by one of our allies, brought back into the battlefield as the score is now currently 30 and 25. 5-point lead. Red team 6-point lead has now been shifted. So as the fight continues to push forward over here, we have our team advancing and falling back a bit. We're going to try to, again, we have to stick close with everybody. Never stray away too far away from your allies, again, because these guys will be heading over here. So we're going to try to bring back our accessories to this area here, and we're going to initiate counterattack as the fight keeps pushing. It seems that this may turn into a 1v1. I think there was a disconnection. Not too sure exactly about what just happened there. Okay, my bad. I'm not sure. Is this a 1v1? We will find out. And let's see. I'm not going to attack anybody. Okay, wait. I'm not sure if it is a 1v1. I have no clue on exactly what just happened. So I think right now there's not... Yeah, there's only one person on the battlefield. The fight has now been shifted into a 1v1. Living versus Deadeye. Currently, the fight is now going underway. Deadeye taking the kill using his I freaking don't even recall that weapon, but is that shotgun style weapon. Very, very aggressive firearm, and it pretty much shoots like an instant, like 5 burst rounds in like 1 second there. So incredible weapon. Nonetheless, the fight is now opening up here. Living with the Hawk Shadow doing a flying dashing attack, and Deadeye trying to counteract it using the SR-44, taking the kill and advancing. Deadeye currently right now at the current lead. Score is a 7-point lead by the blue team. So far right now, the battle is still under waging, and it's actually going pretty hectic here. Unfortunately, we did have a disconnection, and that is one of the tendencies that can happen while we're playing online. So unfortunately, it is what it is. But anytime, I always see if I see Deadeye falling back and retreating his accessory, I'm gonna assume that there was a disconnection and the fight has now turned handicap. But either way, it's kind of like these guys, like when they fight it out, they kind of fight like samurais. And so the fight right now is pretty much going underway over here. We have both individuals opening up and using SR-44s and also that shotgun weapon. Again, I think it's called the chat, help me out if you guys remember the name of the channel. It's the name of the weapon. 100 points for you. If you guys can name that weapon quick. Deadeye made the kill over there with that particular weapon, and the fight keeps on pushing forward with a 9-point lead at the moment. We'll be shifting over to 10 points. Blue team with a pretty much, yeah, Deadeye he's pretty much decimating at the moment. Decimating means you took 10 of them out, so that's what decimate means. Because it's des, that's Latin for 10. The fight continues pushing forward with a one-shot kill. Living being taken out by that specific weapon. The accessory has now made it back here into the battlefield, and we currently do have Deadeye advancing a little bit more back. I think he went back here. I'm not too sure exactly where he went. I lost him. Oh, never mind, he's over here. Again, I have to be very attentive of the location of these fighters. The combatants definitely holding out a battle over here again. And both weapons are very, very aggressive. You have to be very careful with that particular weapon, because that thing can cause some major damage. Now, if you're currently tuning in right now, happy Friday, and I wish you the best. We got Rexu over here representing, as well as Victor. We got Jose. We got the lot of people hanging out, representing this beautiful Friday evening with some grand old Freedom Wars PvP. Got some SR-44 firing coming from the containers over there. Living and advancing with the Ibarra, trying to push forward and cover some extra ground. Again, both opponents currently held out, and again, this is an SR-44 fight, so these guys are just going at it at the moment. And it's now actually closing in into a close quarter battle. Switching over to the Hawk Shadow, flying in with some dashing attacks. This is actually a Living does have the upper ground if he's going to be using flying dashing attacks, because of the fact that he does have a Hawk Shadow and a Willow containment unit over here. He does have access to almost unlimited pretty much Willow, so the advancement is advancing towards Living. 50 seconds remaining on the clock as the fight keeps pushing forward. Current score right now is 29 and 18. The perfect score has been eliminated. Living was able to break it. Congratulations on that awesome feat, as he's about to advance a little bit extra here. Deadeye going in for some SR-44 firing, as Living is countering it with his SR-44. Both weapons definitely don't want to get caught with it. Once you do get caught, you are pretty much stunned and unable to move. Deadeye following in with a kill, eliminating Living, and the fight continues on, making it happen. So again, there's about 15 seconds remaining, and the spawn is pretty quick here. Deadeye coming in with a quick SR-44 attack, landing a bunch of hits on Comrade Living. His health isn't doing too good, but he's holding out, and was hit again with that quick shotgun fire attack. And operation successful. Blue team taking the victory on this one. Congratulations to both factions. You have done an amazing job on the battlefield, but it's time to go ahead and wrap up for Wave 1 and get ready to advance on to Wave 2. Wave 2 is up next. Look forward to it. We're going to be doing some co-op. If you are interested in joining and being part of the good fight, make it happen. Overall score going to Deadeye winning the battle with a 14 and 3, followed by Living representing with a 4 and 12. Congratulations to all of you guys. You have done an amazing job on the battlefield, but it's time for us to get ready to wave our goodbyes to Wave 1 and advance onto Wave 2. Look forward to it. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to drink myself some hydrative drinks, because it's definitely well worth it. Commentating, you know, it does kind of wear you out a little bit, but it's not bad. I'm gonna be doing this for the next, the next couple hours here, but we're gonna be good. It's a fantastic Friday evening here, and we're having a lovely time with the individuals. Yes, these guys are epic. So again, want to say big shout outs to Deadeye here for hosting the lobby, and I have to say it's been fun. But it's time for us to get ready to advance onto the next one. So big shout outs to this wonderful individual over here as we get ready to push on to the next one. Some more battles. So good job to all of you guys. Co-op is up next. If you guys want to have a chance to join onto some epic contributive capabilities, let's rock and roll. We're going to do one wave of co-op, and then we'll be jumping back onto PvP, so that way we can have a chance to build up a team. So there's more people playing on PvP, and fights can be a little bit better. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't mind commentating these 1v1s. These are pretty cool. I'm not a PvP player personally myself, so if you want to 1v1 me, I'm not sure where is the challenge in that. But I will give you an advancement. I'll be more than happy to commentate if you guys want to just do 1v1 amongst other PvP players. I have no problem with that either. As we get ready to advance onto the next battle, this is going to be Request Cooperation. We'll be located here and setting up a dedicated lobby for its community based off our Twitch channel, where you can find us and you can be part of our weekly adventure. Right? Let's make it happen. Prepare yourself for awesomeness, and we're going to keep pushing forward to some good old stuff. It's going to be great. But outside that, let's see what else we're going to make happen. We're going to be pretty much creating a lobby here, and once we have this lobby already set, we're going to make it towards no restrictions whatsoever. It's going to be an open battle for everybody. Again, we're going to be taking up abductors and hunting in for some rare materials should you want to craft your beloved weapon, or you're trying to get that one weapon and you want to make a weapon for PvP and you need specific materials. Well, you can meet us up over here and you can do that. Or if you just want to make another weapon or play for fun, hey, knock yourself out. Tonight is your night. It's a beautiful Friday, and we're going to represent it to our utmost capability in this fantastic little number called Freedom Wars. So as we're getting ready to deploy, this is going to be the co-op portion for this wave. This is wave 2. Round 1, every single wave will be consisting of 3 rounds. Once the 3 rounds are up, we're going to clear out the room and start up a new lobby. So that way, as you guys can continue on making it happen and celebrating some good fights with the peoples, right? Of course. Now in this portion of the game, you're pretty much going to leave it up to the players to decide whatever mission they want to play on. You know, they want to go ahead and get on to take on some crazy abductors, you know, work on some entitlement points, what have you. You know, again, I like to set it up out there so you guys can put that together, and we'll try to make it a lovely one. So, but outside that, as we pretty much get ready to bestow on this fantastic adventure, make sure you do have your proper loadout equipped. You don't want to fight abductors that are not, you know, that are not part of your, they're not part of the objective, right? So let's see what we got here. As we get ready to deploy, let's take out some kitty cats. If you're not going to pick the missions, I'll pick the missions. I'll be more than happy to pick the missions. For this particular mission, you want to have yourself an anti-Ramosa loadout. And I'm about to, I'm about to sneeze. Gosh, dang it. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I swear I'm getting sick. I hope not. Give me a second. I gotta like blow my nose. It's not gonna be fun. Be right back, everybody. Dang, freaking. Have you ever like had like been so sick or like kind of like sick you have like a sneeze and you start like tearing up out of like irritation? Yeah, that just happened to me right now. I'm so teary-eyed. Alright, let's go make it happen as we're about to take on some terrible Ramosas. We're going to select our anti-Ramosa loadout. We should be good to go. It's going to be awesome, and make sure that the accessory is equipped with the proper gear. So that way she can go ahead and take on the bad guys as well. We're going to use, I think we should be fine with the Easy Wolf. That's actually a nice little, you know, that's a nice little easy weapon I put together, right? It's the Easy Wolf, a fantastic weapon. It's it does its job fairly well, and it's lovely. Look at that. Hehehe. Let's make it a good one as we continue on the good battles. We're about to deploy on some more adventures. This is liquidate all designated targets, and we're gonna be dealing with the terrible Ramosas. Oh boy, let's do it. Oh man. But if you guys are, man, everybody's saying Henkaku over here. Oh my gosh, nah, man, these guys are just really good, and they're not. It's not Henkaku. Anyways, nah, if it was Henkaku, you can tell. They're gonna be. You'll be doing like rapid fire, like you'll be doing insane rapid fire, or you'll be using weapons you're not supposed to be using, like the gauntlets. That's pretty much Henkaku. Starting off this battle, this is currently wave 2 at round 2. We're taking on the kitty cats, and what better way to do it with some good old Ramosa rifles. Well, when I say this is a Ramosa rifle, it's primarily my augmentations are prepared for it, and that's what we're going to do, right? Of course. Let's open up with some adrenaline as we're about to close in onto the enemy foe. We're gonna pretty much open up shot here, deploying as much rounds as possible towards the tiger kitty cat, and again, want to try to keep a nice little distance from him. You don't want to get too close because he will be flying all over the place and tackling people and stuff. And yeah, you don't want to get caught in that. You don't want to get caught in that chaos at all. So let's keep on dishing out our attacks as the enemy is now approached to the 50% mark. He's not doing too good, but we're having fantastic time, right? Well, of course we are. We always have a fantastic time, especially when it's the weekend. Hehe, right? Hoorah! I can't wait. So anyways, starting off for this month, I will be adding a new game to our weekly roster for those who are tuning in and joining us on the good fight, and I'll be dedicating Freedom Wars completely to Friday. And the good thing about that, we're going to be doing both co-op and PvP, so that way we can have a little bit of variety and stuff, and it gives a chance for everybody to enjoy Freedom Wars. And I think having it on a Friday would be appropriate, because that's, you know, we've always been doing this event on a Friday. So it's going to be our tradition for this channel. We were able to eliminate the asserted threat as the Ramosa has been taken out. We're going to plant some level 1 here, Shielding Thorn. And we're going to put this little trap here. We're going to put one here, and we're going to put a second one right over here in this corner. The reason why we do this is because there's going to be 2 enemies are going to be spawning in those locations, and they're going to get caught, and it's going to be a bad day for them, because my accessory is just going to go ham and shoot them up. Auto cannons are lovely. Alright, so let's go ahead and make it happen as we take out both of them, and we were able to eliminate both sinners, and they have been annihilated. And it's time for us to go ahead and continue on attacking the kitty cat, which is all the way over here. Let's give him a bad day too. Again, want to try to dodge out of the way there. You don't want to get hit by that tackle, because it is going to stagger you a bit and leave you open for enemy attacks as well, so be careful with that. Don't ever get caught within that stuff, because, oh gosh, it sucks. But as we continue on making it happen, for the Tuesday events, I was thinking about putting Monster Hunter World, and I'm really comfortable on that day. I think Tuesday will be a good day for it. Originally I wanted to do Monday, because I wanted to be adorable and be like, oh, Monster Hunter Mondays, but to be honest, we've been doing Killzone for a very long time. People are comfortable with that hour, and I think, you know, Killzone should just stay on Monday. It's kind of been a thing for this channel. Monster Hunter, you know, it's a cool game, and I think it'll be cool to have on the weekly roster. So we're gonna be putting that on Tuesday. We'll be playing it on the PlayStation 4, obviously. So we'll be exploring that game a little bit more. So a lot of people here that, you know, tend to watch this channel are fans of Hunter genre. Not having Monster Hunter part of the weekly lineup will be a little bit of a, you know, you play all these great hunters, but you don't play Monster Hunter. Well, you know, we're gonna be playing Monster Hunter now, so no more excuses. Man, my voice is already sounding a bit sick. I hope I'm not getting sick. I really hope I'm not, because that would suck, because I have a lot of cool plans for the weekend and I don't want to get sick, because being sick sucks. Is the most unfun thing ever. And right now I'm being trampled by everything and their freaking dog. Let's get ourselves a band-aid right quick. And let's get another one here. So we got 2 band-aids already kicked in. That's pretty good. And so far right now the Ramosa is at 50% mark, which is fantastic. This guy's not having too much of a good time. And we're going to make sure he doesn't have a good time at all. We're going to keep on firing upon his punk Shaz. Alright, so let's keep pushing forward over. This guy's hopscotching over, like spamming the whole map. He does that a lot. Makes him very annoying, but I think it's what makes these type of enemies fun to fight, because you got to remember their attack patterns, and they do leave openings between attacks, so that's when you want to try to, you know, take advantage of those windows and jump on and insert your attack within that gap. And then you can go ahead and insert your awesomeness and be like, ha! Take that, kitty cat. You have been annihilated. For the good! So I just keep on pushing forward over here, doing these quick firing techniques. The SR-44 is a very powerful rifle, and again, when fired, you know, at a quick manner, you can actually add up some good damage over here, speeding up the kills. This is an alpha type Ramosa. Again, this is as strong as it gets, and we'll be taking on a second one. You fight 2 alpha Ramosas in this map, a total of 3 Ramosas, but again, the final one is going to be the most powerful one, again, because it's equipped with a shielding apparatus, which will be, you know, increasing its defenses, of course. So that one, you want to save up your level 3 Binding Thorn for. You don't want to use it right away. And he's about to get eliminated as we get ready to continue the attacks. Congratulations, bad day towards Ramosa, and it's time for us to advance on to the next one. So let's get ready to push forward and prepare ourselves for the next arrival of the upcoming enemy. This is where you want to charge up your level 2 Binding Thorn, because the kitty cat will be spawning in right about, you know, where this TV screen is, and you want to be right over here when he arrives. Again, you're also going to have a lot of other enemies showing up, a lot of minions, and they're going to try to do whatever in their power to interfere and break your level 2. So you don't want to try to get in the way of any of their attacks. So you want to finish, you know, wait for he finishes meowing, and then you fire the attack over there. Get yourself an adrenaline if possible, and attach yourself to the apparatus itself, shooting it point blank with an easy katse, and it should be a fast. I mean, it should be a, you know, pretty. It should be kind of a good way to break this thing off. It's like a nice little can opener. See, we just managed to break it. So with no shield available, this guy's completely open towards you know, firearm attacks, which is currently my complete build. I'm using nothing but you know, firearms. And again, that's one of the things that You have to be very cautious when operating in these missions using only firearms. If you have no melee weapon and you're taking on an enemy with a shield, you have to change up your battle plan a little bit. So I recommend, if you're going to be using this kind of loadout and configuration, be sure to have a binding thorn. Equipping yourself with a binding thorn will give you a chance to stun the enemy, in you know, disabling the shield. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of a ammunition here and a band-aid if possible, which I'm gonna get hit right now. Almost got hit. Again, you want to try to keep a distance. Don't get hit by this guy here, because he can really give you a bad day. These are alpha types, mind you. They're very strong, and you want to have a lot of respect for them. Although these kind of fights I like to mess around with and you know, just toy with the enemies, you still want to be very careful with them nonetheless. Okay, let's try to fall back here. Those laser attacks are homing, and they can knock you out if you're not careful. And anytime these guys start charging, try to run into the underground platform here. He's unable to actually walk on the sidewalk. There's kind of like an invisible shield for him, so still stick close to the little barricades here. You got this little wannabe Cloud Strife here swinging Cloud's Buster Sword. That weapon looks a lot like Cloud's Buster Sword. Very cool weapon. Let's go take out the little minions here. As you can see, one of the AIs managed to deliver a level 2 Binding Thorn, apprehending the Ramosa and keeping it in place. Good opportunity for us to open up with attacks and continue dealing damage. And keeping this guy pretty much held up at bay. We're able to break its bond there. Actually, it's not its bond. Bond is from God Eater. We were able to break its pod. And let's continue on with these attacks as we try to give this guy a terrible time. Again, you want to keep yourself a nice distance here. That charge attack will be... He's gonna try to spam it, and he's spamming it now. Let's get ourselves a little bit of we got no more ammunition. Let's jump up over here. See if there's an ammo pack. Oh gosh, he took the ammo pack. Why would you take the ammo pack? Your weapons are dinky. Alright, let's go. There should be a smaller ammo pack here. No, there isn't. Okay, there's another one over here. So I'm gonna say some advice for you guys who like to play with players that have maxed out weapons. If your weapon is dinky, do not pick up the ammo packs. Reserve the ammo packs for people with strong weapons. Here's why. You're just gonna spend it and you're not gonna deal any damage. It's a waste. So the ammo packs out there on the battlefield, always good to reserve them on the you know, if you want your teammates to love playing with you, be thoughtful. But also another cool thing too, you can also carry ammo pack pluses. However, in these type of matches when you're playing on your own, they can even be expended as well. And you'll run out of stuff out there, and it's kind of it's good for long fights if you're gonna be taking on, especially in a mission that where it's only it's kind of like right now it's a bit of a well, it depends on what your level, your weapons leveled up in. I would say kind of it's a 2. I won't count the AI. AIs are very weak. They're not that strong. Regardless if you level them up all the way, they're not that powerful at all. Alright, let's continue doing some damage here as we assert our dominance on the battlefield. Let's get ourselves an extra band-aid. I don't even have a band-aid. I wonder if there's a medic that plays here. Is there a medic? Who has a medic thorn, I wonder? Let's try to, never mind, the medic is eliminated. You know, there's actually one of the AIs in this game not the AIs, but the NPCs that you talk to. and they ask you on what kind of thorns you like to use, right? What Ibarra you like to roll with. And the funny thing is, I think he jokingly says, like, I just use this Ibarra. Like, you can actually talk to the NPC and the character. One of the choices is, I just choose this Ibarra just because of the color. And I thought that was pretty funny. And, you know, it's interesting how they throw that in there. Okay, so we do have some ammunition left, which is good. Not that much, though. So we're going to just use what we have here to deal as much damage and try to destroy this guy. And we got one shot remaining. See, his damage, his life will go down if I have ammo. But if I don't have ammo, it's going to just stay there. Let's go ahead and try to take out the rest of this guy here. We're going to attach ourselves. Now here's a nice little trick here. If you really want to try to speed up the fight, attach your Ibarra towards the head of the Ramosa. And just pretty much far away your easy Kate. So no matter where he goes, this freaking AI is getting in the way. Stop it. Let's go and try to get a nice freaking headshot here. There you go. And just far away there, you're gonna try to. It's gonna keep him busy. He's dead already. So congratulations, we have eliminated the foe, and we did pretty good. Not bad. Just don't pick up the ammo packs if your weapon sucks. That's my advice to you. Because then you're gonna pretty much deprave everybody else from getting ammo. Alright, so congratulations, the match is over. This has been 13 minutes and 24 seconds. Would have been faster, however, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to keep on advancing. Currently right now, that is Wave 2, Round 1. Wave 2, Round 2 is going to start right now, as we're going to keep on pushing forward, doing missions out there, and it's going to be a fantastic time, right? Of course, it's always fantastic. We represent to the best of our capabilities. We're donating all of these materials, you know, which is essential, because it does help contribute, and our beloved Panopticons entitlement points are always good, and it's a fantastic thing here. So KJ joining us here on the YouTube channel says A6. He says, I miss playing Freedom Wars on my Vita. Aw, don't worry about it. You're welcome to play anytime you want. Well, I mean, this channel, we have a dedicated day for it. We had 2 dedicated days, but we're going to be going back to 1. Reason being is that we're going to make space this coming week, and we're going to be jumping onto Monster Hunter World. I'm going to try to set my sights on that. And it's going to be fantastic because we want to try to do some more missions out there. And what better way to do missions than, you know, embark on some good old Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is fantastic. It's going to be lovely. So as we get ready to deploy onto some more awesomeness, we have the peoples already lining up here and making it happen. It's good to have everybody hanging out with us and representing this fantastic fight. Let's go ahead and take on and see what else we have here. It's probably... Okay, good. I was gonna say it's a freaking Jakarta mission. So we gotta destroy 2 Hararian special S-type. I can't... Hararian. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. But, it's like hour and then Aian. Or Aian. Our Aian. It's weird. Alright, I know I'm butchering it really bad. But, let's deploy onto that. S-types are, I think... spiders, right? Should be spiders, but sometimes they're tigers. I don't even know why they do it. It's weird. The consistency in this game is not to be trusted. But judging on the materials that you will be getting, there's like willow stuff here, right? And I'm not sure what else we get. 2 abductors from on high. I guess these are just standard abductors, right? Okay, so let's use anti-abductors. We're going to change our loadouts to anti-abductors. We're going to use that for now. And that should be good. It should prepare us for the battle. So here it is. Not too shabby. Let's do it. Let's get ready to deploy on awesomeness as we make it happen. It's going to be good fights as we continue on the grand celebration of stuff. And yeah, it's always good. It is magical. It is going to be the greatest battle in the history of forever. And my accessory is right over there. Look at the accessory. They got so much freaking. There's so much stuff in this game. It's crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna get myself something to drink here and be right back right quick. Be right back, everybody. I'm gonna get a refill. I gotta get refills. Alright, hold up. And I'm back. Okay, hello everybody. Happy Friday. Currently right now we're about to deploy onto wave 2, round 2. We're taking on a bunch of bad guys. Look, we got that guy right there, and he's definitely a bad guy. And we got a bunch of little robots and drones sitting around about. We're gonna destroy those fidget spinners because they're punks. And we also got a spider. That guy's a punk too. We're gonna take him out. I don't like the way he looked at me. No, I'm kidding. That's not a really good reason to take somebody out, but either way, it's a spider. Oh no, it's icky. Let's destroy it. Alright, so let's advance onto the... We got the spider guy. He should be eliminated quick. However, should we take out the spider? Let's take out the spider. We can take him out fast. I kind of want to fight the other abductor guy, but you know what? Let's fight the abductor. I want to fight the abductor. Let's fight. That guy's a punk. He has those freaking shields. He thinks he's cool. So we're going to make him uncool right now. Charging up for a level 2 here. We're going to get ready to advance. He is in Mark 4. This is the strongest that they get for abductors. And look at that. We managed to go ahead and added some here. Oh, I got my AEW with me here too, so that's fantastic. Let's go destroy the shields. Managed to break one of them off. Let's go advance onto the next one. Again, the more shields we break, the better it is for us because we can go ahead and deal our damages and destroy the bad guys. Yeah, this weapon is really strong. This thing's gonna really give him a bad day. This thing's whoop. This thing's actually triple stacked with double stacked stagger damage. I mean, this thing has all the 9 yards. Pod damage, XO. Oh boy, it's a fantastic weapon to use. This thing really does annoy the abductors fairly well. But let's keep on attacking this guy here. We're gonna switch over to some SR-44 fire and try to wrap it up quick. So as long as we continue attacking the foe, he's not gonna be able to move very much. We'll keep him at bay. And that's the good thing. His health is pretty much at 50%. Again, being in Mark 4, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't change any of the stuff that... It doesn't really change our game plan at all. Like we love to take out these guys, and we do it pretty well. Let's get ourselves another reload here of our AAW, and then we're going to switch over to the SR. I like using the AAW as a pod buster. So yeah, that's a great weapon. Good job, everybody! Alright, so we managed to take out the trash, and we should be advancing on to the next bad guy. Let's go deal with the spider now. Unless there's little minions there, but... Where is the spider? Is the spider dead already? I think so. Well, no, it's not. It's still alive. Let's kick its chest. Come on, let's do it! Everybody towards awesomeness! So we've arrived to the party, and plenty of treats remaining. Let's go ahead and bust that pod over there. And a great thing about breaking pods like that, it takes a big chunk of its health. Again, this is an anti-abductor loadout, not an anti-paradox loadout at all, but still does the job, and it does it fairly well. And the enemy has been eliminated. Congratulations, we kicked his butt. And I think there should be another enemy inbound. I think there's gonna be another spider, possibly a. I think it's gonna be a an alpha type. I'm not sure. We got some enemies on that side. Last time I checked over here. Alright, but anyways, let's go ahead and get ready to take out the trash. Trashy abductors showing up over here thinking they own this Walmart parking lot. Now we're gonna show them who owns it. It's Walmart. Walmart owns everything. They're gonna buy the world one day. They're like the umbrella corporation of like goods. Alright, continuing on, we got, oh, you have to destroy that little guy over there. That's right, I forgot it was this mission. If you want to try to activate the other enemies from spawning in, you have to destroy a little minion over there. And these guys did already. I think there's going to be a couple more abductors spawning on this side now. Heat and cold. One there and then one here. So it should be showing up anytime soon. There it is, right over here. If I remember correctly. I think it's on this side. Yep, there it is. The cow. And his pod's been busted. Oh, this is a great weapon. I love it. But anyways, as we continue on with the attacks, this guy is trying to pick himself off the ground here. Everybody's doing it. They're doing the awesome. Destroying these guys here, giving them the bad days. And he's been taken out. Nice little reload. I'm going to try to toy with him a little bit. I don't want to kill him too fast. I like to play with my food. Oh man. Let's continue making it a fantastic battle. This Red Rage is pretty cool looking though. I do gotta say. But we were able to destroy him and we're advancing on to the next one. We're gonna have the cold one now next. Let's head to this side. And there he is. The Sub-Zero. The Sub-Zero of... These are Mark IVs, by the way. So again, these are very defensive. But we got the good stuff. Look, I haven't even been using my adrenaline either. Oh boy. He died. The turret! I have no ammo either. No, I was just trying to fire my weapon. I was wondering what's going on. The cow. There you go. Broken pod for you. And band-aid for me. Let's go ahead and try to weaken it a bit more. Attacks are now commencing as the anti-cold abductor is receiving a bombardment of pain. It's not doing too well. His pod busting up left and right. Let's go ahead and deliver some extra shots here. And the cow. This poor thing's pod keeps breaking up. And he has been eliminated. Congratulations. Alright, so there's gonna be one more enemy remaining now. After this, it's gonna be the I think it's the spider, the alpha type, I think. So let's get ready to prepare for his arrival. Make sure you have your ammunition already reloaded and all that stuff. You don't want to reload in front of the enemy. I tend to do that in Killzone a lot. Okay, so we got that taken care of, and we're good to go. Let's prepare ourselves for the arrival of the princess at hand. The spider. Oh, it's not an alpha type at all. Okay, whatever. This would be fine then. Alright, let's try to go back here. Get some extra AAW shots, breaking the pod. And we're good to go. Let's get that reloading kicking in, switching weapons. And let's go for an extra SR-44 run. And not bad. Now we actually have some enemy minions shooting us from behind. We got 3 of them on radar. And I'm going to try to continue focusing on this guy. I'm going to try to ignore the minions. So we try to get these guys taken out. And congratulations, the guy has been annihilated, and we should be advancing on to the next one. Where's he at? Okay, good, he was destroyed. Good job to everybody. That concludes pretty much this fight, and we should be pushing forward onto the next battle. That was currently Wave 2, Round 2. Wave 2, Round 3 is up next. The final round will be pretty much now approached, as once we complete that, we'll be jumping back onto the next wave, which will be wave 3. Hopefully we'll try to get some PvP going, and you guys will be able to embark on some epic battles yet again. Oh yes, it's gonna be lovely. The overall fight has been concluded, and we managed to obtain ourselves a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 14 rare items, 4 of them being platinum, so congratulations on that harvest. Just keep the platinum ones and donate the rest, as it will continue serving our beloved Panopticon, and we'll be doing some good stuff, right? Of course. Always serve the beloved Panopticon, make it strong. We gotta make it strong, because that's what we do. We build our Panopticons as well as our weapons, and then Percy Propo would rain smiles upon everyone, and that, you know, that's the good thing. We want him to be smiling a lot. He has a big old happy smile too. Anyways, as we continue on, and we'll be advancing onto the final wave. Let's deploy onto whatever mission you like to select. If you do not select a mission, then I will go ahead and select one for you. It's what we like to always do, right? It's kind of what we like to do. It's the time that we help out the community build up their weapons, and, you know, harvesting, or, you know, working on the entitlement points. You know, this is definitely a good opportunity to do so, and we're going to make it a fantastic time. It's what we pledged to do, and we do a pretty fantastic job out of it. So continue on the good work, everyone. We're gonna bring awesomeness upon our Panopticon, and it's gonna be great. So as the next mission is now being selected, hopefully it can be selected soon, because I have Din Din waiting around the corner, and I want to try to get as many matches in as possible before then. But there it is, mission is now selected, so congratulations. Let's see what we got over here. What are we working with? We're about to take on the unidentified target. This is the final boss, well, one of the final bosses in Freedom War. So we're about to take out this guy. This is an Altatum class enemy, so let's go ahead, a Paltatum class enemy. Make sure you do have the proper gear, as we are about to deploy on this particular battle. I do have some actually I do have myself some of this flamethrower, which is pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna be ideal for me to use it. I don't know if I should use it. I'm probably gonna change it out to something else. But let's use it. Let's just use it, because I think a flamethrower would be fine. And then for the accessory, we're going to go ahead and, again, we're going to use the Easy Wolf Battle Ratch. A great weapon. I actually like that weapon a lot for accessories. It gives consistent attack damage. And it's really good against enemy infantry, as well as abductors. This is actually pretty fair against both, so that's a good thing. Let's see what else we have as we continue pushing forward. Darkness over here says, I sold my PS Vita for a PS4 that was stolen. Oh gosh, why would you freaking do that? Wait, are you saying that you bought a PS4 and it got stolen, or you traded a you sold your PS Vita for a PS4 that was stolen? I don't get it. What do you mean by that? What are you trying to say? Oh no, I don't want to know about it. That's your own business. Alright, anyways, as we continue on pushing forward, happy Friday to all of you guys representing the good stuff. We got Dalen over here representing on the Twitch channel, saying hi, 6. Hi to you too, man. Happy Friday. We're representing a fantastic battle on Freedom Wars Co-op. After this is the final battle. We will be launching into PvP. And that way, now we can, you know, we can go ahead and shoot everybody else that are actual players, not the AIs. Because that's what you do on PvP, you shoot actual players. It's crazy, but they do it in the 2D world where it's safe. That's the good thing. Alright, let's get ready to deploy on this fantastic battle at hand. Again, this is the final wave for, actually final round for wave 3. This is wave 2, round 3. There it is. I even confuse myself at times. As the fight now opens up, this guy does have shield apparatuses connected to him. We're going to try to destroy them all. And as long as we continue attacking these areas, we can go ahead and make it a fast fight. So I'm not too sure exactly what's going on. I think we just want to beat this guy. We don't really want to. I'm not sure if we're harvesting or not. Either way, we're going to destroy him fairly quickly. So let's make it so. As long as we keep on attacking the eyeball thing, or attacking the statue can actually get some really good damage. We'll be speeding through this fight here. relatively quick, and that's a good thing. You want to always try to go for that. Sons-of-Helghan. Yeah, I think these guys just want to kill it. They're not breaking any of the boxes. So we'll just do that. We'll do just that. We're going to try to make this a fast fight again because people have been waiting. And we want to try to get as many matches in as possible. So that way we can, you know, try to get some good PvP matches underway. So let's make it happen. It's going to be fantastic. And congratulations, we have succeeded in taking out the Ultimatum class enemy. And that's it. Pretty much as a nice little quick fight there. My accessory being a kill stealer. Oh, good job. Aren't you proud? Aren't you the proud little accessory? Oh, yes, you are. Hey, she has a smile on her face. What? Oh, wow, she's smiling. She's actually smiling. She's like, I just stole your kill. She's looks so evil. It's like, it's scary. It's like a haunted porcelain doll or something. All right, let's get ready to advance on to the next one. That concludes this wave. I'm pretty much defeating the fight in 1 minute 15 seconds and advancing our camaraderie here onto the next battle. We're gonna be checking to see if there's any PvP lobbies available. And if there is, we'll go ahead and be most happy to join it. Again, the regulations of joining a PvP lobby is for the PvP players. All right, so I'm gonna be joining a person who is avid on PvP. That's what we try to push forward, and we try to represent it fairly well. Alright, so let's make it a good one and continue advancing onto greatness, because this is what we do. And we do it pretty good. I mean, we do it alright, right? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okie doke, as we make it happen, I'm going to get ready to wave goodbyes to everybody in wave 2, as we get ready to wave hello for everybody in wave 3, celebrating this fantastic Friday evening amongst its community. We're all joining hand in hand in contribution, because it's what you do in Freedom Wars. You join hands and contribute. It says so in the armband. I think it says it right here. Let's zoom in and find out. There it is. It says join hands, obey, and work. Right? That's good. So don't be lazy. You gotta work. You gotta work, and get the entitlement points. Again, big thank you to all of you guys for hanging out with us. This concludes tonight's fight for Wave 2. Wave 3 is up next. Let's make it a good one and deploy into awesomeness as we seek for a lobby to join. Hopefully it's a versus one, and we're going to see if there is something available. If not, we'll go back into co-op and continue on representing some good matches for its people. Oh yes, it's currently 7:29, 29 minutes after the hour, and there's about 31 minutes left of broadcast, so that's just enough time for us to get one more versus operation in, again for wave 3, starting off right now. As you guys already know, every single wave will be consisting of 3 rounds depending on how much time we have. And once we complete those 3 rounds, we get ourselves another matchup, right? So let's go ahead and get ready to search for a room. We're going to be going onto the advanced search with no restrictions whatsoever. We're going to just join whatever is out there. And here it is, Rogue Outs, no lobbies whatsoever. That sucks. Well, it's, let's see what else we're going to do. We're going to see if there's another one to join. But if there is a lobby to join, we'll join it. Again, you have to be a PvP player to join. And I'm not joining if you are not building your loadouts, and nope, you gotta build your freaking loadouts. I guess we're going back onto co-op as we make it happen. It is kind of a slow night for PvP, so let us continue pushing forward and see what else we have available. Requesting cooperation is up next as we make it happen. This is going to be possibly the final wave. I'm not too sure. Depends on how fast we beat these missions. And then we'll see if we can try to get some extra stuff out there. So we'll be setting up a room, creating it with no restrictions whatsoever. It is a dedicated event for everybody, of course. So it's something we like to live by. We'll be basing off the channel off of our Twitch channel, right? Our lobby off our Twitch channel, better said. That way you get to differentiate our location, and you can join upon its completion to commence the grand battle ahead, right? We're gonna try to make the most of it, and it's gonna be a lovely one. So let's lock and load and celebrate this Friday evening with some good old co-op. And you know, we've been doing a little bit of a mixer is a good thing though. So it's one of the great things that we put together. So not too shabby as we make it happen, deploying onto our next fight. We're gonna be making it a lovely one, and we'll be setting up here by deploying onto some good missions. After all, it's what we like to do. And let's see what else is available. So currently we have 2 missions currently up at bat. We do have a Dynea and a Paradox. So let's go ahead and fight ourselves a Dynea. I love fighting dragons, and we're going to go ahead and take on a dragon right now. And it's going to be a good one. So let's go ahead and switch out our loadouts to something with an anti-Dynea. That's usually the best one to go with, and I think we should be set with that. Everything else should be, should fall in line. I think using an easy wolf bat rat should be fine for the accessory in this particular battle. The Dynea does like to fly around though, so maybe having a weapon that can home in on flying targets would be good, but I'm on the fence about it. I think it's fine if we use this for her, so let's go ahead and continue on doing so. Alright, let's go ahead and get ready to deploy onto the next objective. We're going to be fighting a Dynea and a Paradoxa unit, which is always essential. Let's get ready to make it a lovely one, and it's going to be such a good fight, right? We would represent to the best of the capabilities. I'm putting Yuna right here because she is the leader. She's the great leader. We will obey. Oh, you gotta listen to your accessories. They know best. Alright, so anyways, as we get ready to embark on this battle, let's make it a fantastic one. We'll be taking on a Dynea. Oh, the dragons. I love the dragons. They're so cool. And let's see what else we can possibly do as we keep on pushing forward. So Josh was asking, so if not enough people join, can I rejoin? Yes, absolutely. If not enough people join, you can always join. If you played in one of the previous rounds, well, one of the rules is that you're welcome to join. As long as you give a chance for new players to join, it's a-okay. Just make sure you give a chance. But yeah, you can feel free to join. We just launched into the game, by the way, so we're gonna be fighting with these guys. And you can join the lobby and then wait for us, so when we get back, we'll be there. But this, the fight shouldn't be all that long. We should be okay, and we'll deal with we will address the chaos at hand. And let's start off here with a level 2. We're gonna stun the enemy here. You can see that this guy just pretty much stunned my accessory, and we're going to get a nice little level 2 here. Bam! Immobilizing him. And now that he's immobilized, it's a great opportunity for us to just start shooting and going ham upon that pod. You want to try to do as much damage to the pod as possible. Again, this is an alpha type Dynea, and I highly address that to make it a bit of a faster fight. Deal with this guy first, and when dealing with him, you will be able to face the Paradoxa in time without chaos. So you fight the Paradoxa first. What's going to happen is you're going to have, oh gosh, I forgot this guy has incredible reach with his arms, so you want to be very careful and not fall into that attack. Let's get ourselves a little bit of a band-aid too, and there you go, not bad. So let's keep pushing forward, and we're currently being locked in by some missiles by the Paradoxa. And let's see what we got. So currently right now we were able to drop the enemy. He is currently down and vulnerable to attacks towards the pod. Again, always want to weaken the pod. Reason being, should this Dynea capture your accessory, you can just open fire and launch a barrage of attacks towards its general direction. And, you should be a-okay. He always attacks me while I'm reloading. I love the reliability of his interference. He always does make it happen. So let's keep on dishing out the attacks here. We got a takedown commence over here, so not bad. Good opportunity to go ahead and continue dishing out attacks towards the foe. And currently 1/3 of its health has been diminished. And we're approaching the halfway mark, so let's keep on pushing forward towards that goal. Again, being targeted by the foe at the moment, gotta be very careful not being hit by those crazy flame attacks. They can cause a lot of damage if you're not careful enough. So I dodged it, but I got hit. Alright, so anyways, continue on the battle. So we make it the good fight. We're able to bust this pod finally. Congratulations. And we have ourselves a good opportunity for us to start opening attacks towards the Dynea while he's down. And he managed to fall down again, so not too shabby. Let's continue apprehending the foe. Accessory is currently down. And keep on asserting the damages towards the giant abductor here. This guy is running all over the place. Very powerful foe. Let's get ourselves a little bit of band-aid. Now he's preparing for a hyper beam, so be very careful with that. And just stay out of the way there. He has about 1/3 of health remaining as this guy is falling. He's not doing too well. He's getting there though. But once he's eliminated, we should be good, and we'll be able to take out the Paradox, and from there the Paradox is going to be all downhill. Paradoxes are pretty much primarily very weak against projectile type weapons, so yeah, they're not gonna have. It's not gonna have too much of a good time. Alright. Yeah, I want to try to keep a distance between that Paradoxo. I saw him spinning there. So fight continues pushing forward. The enemy abductor has very little health remaining. It's about a fraction of the health. He's holding out like 1/18. Not doing too good. But we're doing a fantastic job, and he's about to get eliminated shortly, so after that we're gonna be able to take out the we'll be able to deal with the Paradoxes shortly. So let's get ourselves a little bit of ammo boost. And one of the things about the controls that I have in this game, when I try using ammunition, it sometimes launches the Ibarra, so you have to make sure you don't have your hand on the analog when doing so. And congratulations, the Diane has been eliminated. It's time for us to go ahead and retrieve our goods and take out the Paradox. So the Paradox is next. This guy is going to have a bad day, and we're going to have a fantastic time at messing this guy a bit. Again, focusing on its pod is always the primary thing you want to try to go for. So let's see what else we can possibly do here as we continue on making it happen, destroying and providing the bad day to enemy abductor, which is good. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of replenishment. There's an ammo pack over here, which I'm going to need. There we go. And not bad. I think there was an attempt to actually throw a level 2 binding thorn. I'm not too sure what that was, but I heard a sound effect of an Ibarra. It sounded like it managed to trap somebody. Or there's no one in the vicinity that did get trapped. And congratulations, the final enemy has been destroyed, and it's time for us to get ready to advance onto the next one. That was currently wave... Yeah, that was currently... What wave was this? Wave 3? Wave 3 round... Yeah, I was like wave 3 rounds... Freaking forgot. I mean, wave 3 round 1? That was good, not too shabby. Anyway, 7 minutes and 57 seconds was the duration of the overall battle. Congratulations, it's time for us to advance on to the next one. And we did pretty good for ourselves. We got ourselves like 3 rare items. I say sarcastically, but hey, it ain't all that bad. Oh man, there ain't no mission on co-op that we can't beat though, that's the good thing. But let's keep on advancing forward as we make it happen. It's currently 42 minutes after the hour, as there's about like 18 minutes remaining of broadcast. We're going to try to make the most of it and continue pushing forward onto good stuff. So but it was pretty good though. It wasn't all that bad. We did a fantastic job at representing on the battlefield, and we should be returning now back to the hub. If you are interested in joining, feel free to feel free to do so. This is an open event, as I always like to say. It's open for everybody, so you can just go ahead and be part of the adventure and make it happen, because making it happen is what we like to do, and we do it all right. We do it pretty well. Now, it's actually better if I leave the missions for you guys, so if there is any mission that you like to join in, feel free to select it, and then you go about it that way, because it's I'd rather help the people out there, and you go ahead and make it happen. So try to now I'm unable to receive rap sheets, so what I would do is this. I'll send you my rap sheet. I mean, that maybe that will help, but unfortunately, yeah, I'm unable to accept any more rap sheets. I've been playing this game since its release, and in turn, it's maxed out my rap sheet stuff, right? So it's kind of like the thing that happens. It's it sucks. I kind of wish I was able to, I kind of wish I can accept more rap sheets, but hey, it is what it is. The game does it, not me. It's not my choice. We're about to do this mission here, delivering citizens, and there you go. We're going to deliver citizens again. Oh boy. All right, these are boring fights. Citizen delivery. Oh, this is like mailman stuff. All right, let's do it. Let's take on some mailman missions, and it's going to be a fantastic mailman mission. Oh gosh. Alright, so we good? Let's see. Retribution in progress. Deliver 5 citizens to the RRU. There's gonna be a Ramosa and a Paradoxa mission. Okay, so this is the Ramosa and the Paradoxa. These guys are punks. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a Paradoxa loadout. We're gonna take out that spider thing. They always put me by the Paradoxa. So let's choose this sucker. We good to go? Of course we are. Let's make it happen, and we're off to our fantasticness, right? Of course it is. It's always fantastic, and we made it happen. Hoorah! Oh man, look at my accessory. My accessory is like standing right there. She's so cool. She's so cool. I like her so much. That's kind of the thing I like about Freedom Wars. You can make yourself little Pokemons. They'll follow you everywhere, and they're super loyal too. Except sometimes when you get like mortally wounded, and then it sucks because you're on your own after that. Sometimes they don't they take their sweet Shaz time to revive you, and that's kind of like the oh boy. Anyways, let's keep pushing forward onto awesomeness as we're about to deliver some citizens to the reclamation units, and as we prepare to do so, we're going to better enhance our panopticons. The more citizens we acquire, the better the technology they provide for us, and that's always a good thing. We want to try to have that. So let's see what else we have here as we engage upon the foe. Of course, they would throw me in front of the Paradoxa. I'm always put in front of this guy. That's why I put my anti-Paradoxa loadout, because they're going to give that guy a bad day. We also got the kitty cat all the way over there, which is perfectly cool. Kitty cats are adorable. We'll be dealing with that one soon. But right now, we're gonna deal with that spider. That spider's a punk, and we gotta show him who's boss. So we're gonna start off here using some adrenaline boost, right? And then we're gonna open up full attacks towards the direction of the pod against the foe, because as much damage we deal against that guy, we'll be able to weaken him, and then we'll be able to break the pod, freeing the citizen that's inside. So you can see right now, it's a perfect opportunity. Citizen has now been. I mean, we're weakening the pod there. It's getting there. And let's continue with the attacks towards that area. This guy's going to try to attempt a spin. So we're going to try to head all the way over here to try to get away from the spin attack. Now he does love chucking missiles too, so you want to be careful with that sucker too. And of course, you got minions. This guy with a little precious flashlight attack. And here he goes. Mr. Paradox is back over here. He wants to join the fun. And then spin. Now he is heading towards the direction of the Ramoso, so that's kind of he's gonna be joining his little buddy over there. So the fight keeps pushing forward. One of the little pods have been broken, and in turn, pretty much liberating. Oh, look at that! We got the citizen. Let's go ahead and run towards safety. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little shortcut here. You can walk on this side, this little ledge. You see this little wall there? Don't worry about it. You jump right over it. Now you're on the other side, right in front of the RRU. Isn't that splendid? However, the Paradox is not going to take too kindly that you just took its citizen, its prized prisoner, and it's going to be hightailing it towards your direction. So you want to try to, you know, speed up and try to deliver the citizen ASAP. And there it is. We got the first citizen dropped off. Congratulations! Nice little shortcut. Now you know. So let's keep on pushing forward onto awesomeness. We have ourselves another citizen available. Currently on the ground. No one. I mean, you did manage to free him, but you didn't deliver it. Let's try to get that citizen back over here and deliver as many of them as possible. You can always get your accessories to do the delivery runs as well too, which is kind of a good thing. But you know, it's the citizens don't take the cool shortcuts. That's the only thing. So you can, if you decide to, you know, rescue a waifu like this one. Oh, look at your waifu. Hello, everybody. I have waifu. All right, let's drop off the waifu at the castle. The princess has been rescued. Kind of. Well, not really. We got this guy over here. He's gonna launch his missile attack. Oh boy, he's over here. Ooh, stop. Okay, I'm gonna need to go somewhere safe. Okay, he wants to be a punk. He's running out and about. I'm not gonna be able to drop off the citizen with him lollygagging over there. Okay, so let's. What is he doing? He's just running in circles. He's like a. He's spamming everything. That is the most annoying thing ever. This guy's shooting at me with his RPG. Oh gosh. How many RPGs does this guy have? A lot, apparently. Okay, let's go switch out to this weapon. And take out these shenanigans, dude. My accessory's dead. Let's go pick her up somewhere. This guy's still running a. Oh my gosh, what an annoying abductor. Alright, let's kill him. Enough of that. We got a princess over here. We got two princesses. This one's Sleeping Beauty. Alright, so my accessory there is gonna get abducted right now. And he's still running. Oh my gosh. Alright, here you go. You want to get some, you get some. Just keep shooting blindly at that side. And again, continue on the attacks. Oh, you just took my accessory. Oh, I'm gonna free her right now. I got my excellent pod buster. You guy trying to take my accessory. Get out of here. You ain't taking Shaz. Alright. You know what? Carry citizens. I'll have my accessory take her. Because this guy just wants to camp me. So as my accessory is now approaching towards this area, she needs to get here quicker so that we can deliver the next citizen. Here we go. Get over here and carry citizens. I'll keep this guy busy. Let's charge up a level 2. And there he is. Zen, Pullman. Fire! Bacam! Alright, well, pretty much now that that's taken care of, the accessory is running its way. Oh gosh, this freaking tiger's over here now too. Dang tiger. Alright, you want a piece of this? Who's shooting my accessory? Dude, you're trying to shoot my accessory. You punk. You freaking punk. And you got a little RPG guy here. And we're going to go on this side over here. We're safe inside the little building. Alright, so we currently have one. That's on its way to the RRU, which is good. This guy is really annoying. Okay, he's out of the way. We good. Fantastic job. Continue on running the citizen. We should be good to go, right? Of course. I need ammunition. Alright, so take the little shortcut I told you about. No, this way. No, this way, comrade. What are you doing? Okay, well, you're doing a little trick, right? No, you're going the long way. No! Oh, gosh. There's a faster way. You're going the long way. I can tell you don't watch my videos. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna get myself an extra little ammunition here and do what we can. Alright, we good so far. I mean, as long as we're making it. Oh god, this guy just walked. He took the freaking stairs. What the heck? I never seen that ever happen before. This spider dude just took the dang stairs. What the freaking? That's for people. You're not a people. The heck is wrong with this thing? What was the most annoying? That is one determined paradoxa. I got you, bros. You're free. Watch out with this guy. He's a punk, man. I'm telling you. And when you kill him, another one spawns in its place. But we're gonna mess him up though. He's a punk. He needs to be taught a thing or two. All right, just focus on running the citizens. I'll take care of these guys. I'll be able to give them bad days. I'll keep their pods busting up. Just run the citizens. I'll keep breaking their pods. I got this guy over here, the freaking little raincoat guy. Little dudes in raincoats. It's not even raining. I want him being shot at. This guy here. Get out of here. Good little ammo pack. Second citizen currently inbound towards the base. But you have about 2 more citizens to go. There's about 6 minutes left to broadcast. I think this may be the final battle. But it will be the battle that we can do. Now I'm kind of like, I don't want to kill him. Because once we kill him, a brand new paradox is going to show up. And he has like full health. And another alpha type. So whatever, just kill him. He's annoying. We gotta finish him off. There he is. Okay, good job. We got, is that a citizen? I don't know what the heck this is. Oh. Alright, so now we have the tiger pretty much with 2 more citizens remaining. One of them is currently out and about, I think. No, that's a glitch. Never mind. Let's try to deploy all our attacks towards its enemy. And as you guys already know, once you destroy the paradoxa, a second paradoxa will be showing up with brand new health. Oh yes, look forward to it. It's going to be great. Now as we make this happen, again, these are one of the top tier missions. We're facing a bunch of alpha types. We're facing 2 alpha types. And this is citizen reclamation, so you're going to be looking at... it's going to be a bit of an effort to do, but it can be done though. Go ahead and continue on focusing the attacks upon the foe, and we're going to do as much damage as possible. Again, I have Din Din right around the corner, so I'm really hungry. So I want to get to my supper. I gotta eat. Alright, so pod has been broken with revealing the citizen totally open for grabs. We're going to try to run this sucker. And I'm going to show you guys a shortcut. You want to learn a shortcut? This is a shortcut right here. As long as this thing doesn't, it's probably going to interrupt it, but I don't care. I want to show you this thing. I'm pretty determined in showing you a nice little shortcut here. So we're going to recover the citizen. Put the citizen right on this corner. Switch out to the Izikatse. Shoot the sucker so he's on the ground. And then you can pick it up from the other side of the barricade. Isn't that cool? Oh, we just did a shortcut. Look at that. Oh, and then the tiger here just totally ruined it. But at least the shortcut was demonstrated and proved that it is effective. Isn't that great? Of course it is. Let's get ourselves a little bit of adrenaline boost and some ammunition. However, that band-aid did absolutely nothing, as one of the citizens has now been apprehended by the teammate and being taken towards the RRU. However, we got two enemies, another paradox, with two paradox type enemies, and they're pretty much spamming the Shaz out of everybody. Yes. And I'm about to lose my accessory here, so I'm going to try to bring her back. What sucks is if I do lose my accessory, that is a full leveled enemy. And they're going to have... Freaking heck, let me allow... Gosh dang it, let me bring back my accessory. Stop it! Oh my gosh, of course you did it. Stupid rocket launcher. Okay, well, let's get ready back to go in the battle. Who has the... Okay, the Ramosa has it. The Ramosa's pod's weak. I can break it. Alright, so let's charge up for a level 2 here and save the accessory. It is our attempt at... There's about 13 minutes remaining for this fight, and my accessory is pretty much taken. And I totally missed that shot. What the freaking heck? Let's go use another willow. Do I have a willow pack? No, I don't. Let's get this sucker here. And get ourselves a little reload again with 2 minutes on the clock. Possibly gonna lose my accessory. A lot of minions here attacking. And this is a bit of a handicap match. Okay, you go. He gave up on me. He noticed he wasn't able to tackle me in the corner. I don't have that much health. Don't have any health packs. Don't have anything. I mean, I'm possibly gonna die. See, this is the missions where medics are very important, and they can prove a lot of help. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose my accessory in this. 1 minute remaining for the accessory to get abducted. And both abductors gathered conveniently together. And killed again. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. With 1 health remaining, we totally lost this thing. We're not gonna get this. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Accessory's back. We're safe. Let's finish off this abductor. Again, we have a lot of citizens on the ground. We can run them. We can definitely try to save them. With my accessory now back in the battlefield, it will be providing some extra cover, which is a good thing. What we have to do, we have to try to keep these guys separated. We can't bring... Gosh dang it, remember I tell you keep them separated? Look, they... Oh boy, I'm out of here. Yeah, you don't want to get close at all. Keep a distance. Why isn't there citizens being delivered? There's a citizen all the way over there. Who is that? That's an accessory. Okay, here. No, that's a citizen. Are you kidding me? Am I the only one on this map? I think so. Well, apparently no, never mind. I'm not the only one. Alright, so again, we have to try to deliver these citizens, and we have about 10 minutes in doing so. Now it's gonna get captured. Oh boy. Okay. Operation failed. Okay. So you guys got to pay attention to objectives. If not, we can't win this. Either way, congratulations. That is it. It's already 8 o'clock on the dot. It is time for me to have Din Din. I want to say a big thank you to all of you guys who's making it happen. It's been a fantastic Friday evening, but we're off to deploy onto the weekend now as the holiday is now pretty much underway. Good job to all of you guys for representing this fantastic battle. This concludes tonight's broadcast of Freedom Wars Co-op or PvP, whichever you have. And we're off to the weekend. We will be back next week with Killzone Mercenary starting off, and also we'll be representing a brand new game on the weekly lineup. Monster Hunter World will now be part of the weekly roster, and we're going to prepare ourselves for it. So look forward to it. It's going to be awesome. Until then, be safe, take care. This concludes tonight's broadcast, and we're about to get ready to see you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.